Hi, my name's Joy, and today we are going to do some exercise about to understand the JS technology. And at the end of our class, we will have the test. And regarding to the test questions that many people care about, we provide you the link, and you could visit this link and take these questions to listen to our class. And we will emphasize these answers during our class. So let's beginning. And this link will in the chat box or the WeChat group. So you could just copy it in the chat box. Okay, and then let's beginning our first class, the internet-based online mapping practice. And we will use the SuperMap online to make a map in the internet. And so maybe you have a question about what is a SuperMap online. It is the online JS platform, and it's based on the public cloud platform, and it's combined with the features of geoinformation. We could do some online cloud storage and data management, or some application analysis on the SuperMap online. And we could also use the online API to do some cloud deployment and online maintenance. So how to start the SuperMap online? The first step is tap this URL in the browser. So let me copy it to our chat box. Or my colleague will copy it in the chat box, and maybe I can't find the chat box. And then let's pass it to the browser. That is www.mapol, the online, ol.com. And let's enter it. And then that is www.supermapol.com. And then you could register your SuperMap ID. And yesterday, we have promoted you to register the SuperMap ID. And if you registered it successfully, and you could sign in your account. And if you are not successfully to register your SuperMap account, and you could tap the 2 on our chat box. And if you are not successfully, you could contact us after the class, and we will help you. And then let's sign in our SuperMap online. And then tap our password. Okay. Let me change my screen share. Okay. So I have opened the SuperMap online and tap our password and sign in our account. So if anybody sign in successfully, you could tap 1 in our chat box. And then let me introduce you the page of our SuperMap online. On the top of the page, there have so many functions, includes the map applications. And we could click this button, the data button. Click the data, and there will have some data of the simple data or the data from the users. And you could use this data to do your own map, or you could also upload data. You could click the upload data, and let's do this. Click the upload data on there. Click the upload data. And then let's upload the data that we have download on the Google Drive. Okay, and there are the data that have been uploaded. And let us click this upload button. Click the upload button to upload our data. Click this, and it will promote a window. And let's click this drop-down menu button next to the data type. Click this drop-down menu button, and there have the 6 data format we could choose. And in this exercise, we could choose the GeoJSON format. Choose the GeoJSON format. Let's click this GeoJSON and select a file. Select the file that in the Google Drive. Find it, the third international. In the number one internet-based online mapping, and online. In the number one internet-based online mapping, and in the folder of the online, let's click the average price in Beijing GeoJSON. Click the average price in Beijing GeoJSON. Choose this average price in Beijing. Let's do the map about the average price in Beijing, and click upload. That is upload successfully of the average price in Beijing. In my SuperMap online is named average price in Beijing 2. Okay, and that's successfully our data. And then let's click the application of the maps. Let's click the application of the maps. There will appear some map that's simple data or the maps by users. And then let's click the create the map. So we could use this maps application to create our map. In there, we have a question about it. Which application could make a map online? So we could choose the maps. Okay, let's pay attention to this. And then let's click the create map to make a map online. Let's click create map, and then we could upload our file or add the form from the web or draw a map on the SuperMap online. So we could see the base map on this application. And so first step, we could change this base map by click this China dark. Click this component, click this, and it will appear so many type of map, includes the Google Map, OpenStreetMap, or Baidu Map, or so on. So let's choose the OpenStreetMap or the Google Map. Okay, and let's choose OpenStreetMap. it's maybe little slow, or okay, or let's choose China light map. Okay, and so we have the question about this. Pay attention to this. We have question about, is the SuperMap online could change our base map when we make a map online? So we should choose the true. So pay attention to this. There have the test question on this. Could we change our base map on the SuperMap online? So we could select yes. And then we successfully change our base map. And then let's add the layer, from the file. Let's click this, add layer from the file. And then let's click My Data. We could click this button by choose our own data that we have been uploaded. Click this My Data and choose the data that we have been uploaded, and click the average price in Beijing 2. Click the data that we have uploaded and click OK. It will appear the attribute table of our data. It includes the name, about the district of the Beijing, about the name of the district in Beijing, and about the code, the district code, and its average price. And let's click Add to add this data to our map window. And it will appear the map in our map window. And then let's could change the style of our map. It will, we could choose some semantic maps or the migration map. And in our exercise, we could choose change semantic map to appear that the average price of the Beijing of each district. So let's choose the range map, and then we should choose the average price as it failed. Choose the average price in the scene next to the field. Click the average price. It will appear the semantic map in our window, and the darker color means it has a high average price, and the light color means it has a low average price. Okay, and then we could also change our color. We could also change our color in the fill. And choose ranging color as some warm color like red, like purple, or something else. So I will choose the red as our color. Choose the red, and it's okay. And so let's review the step I have done. Click the range semantic map and choose its field as the average price, and choose its color as red or some another warm color. And then we could choose the outline or the label or the some another parameters. So let's choose the label as an example. We could select the average price of each direct, and it will appear the each price of every district, and and the unit of it is China yuan. Okay, and we have done do online map on the SuperMap online, and we could click the save to save our map. Is anybody complete this step? Is anybody complete make a map online? If you successfully have done, you could tap 1 on the chat box. Okay, and you could do the map that what you want, and then forget the last step to save our map. We could click this save button to save our map, and let's modify its title named average price map. And click save, and it will save our map. Okay, that's steps that make a map online on the SuperMap online. Okay, and that's the application of the map. So let's click this button back to the index, and let's look at the data insights. The application of the insights. Let's click it, and let's create data insights to introduce you what is data insight. We could import the Excel or the CSV or the shape file in the data insight, and we could create the rich, beautiful, and flexible maps and charts, and to interactive analysis tool to help you manage the geographic value. Okay, and let me click this simple to introduce you the data insight. And the data insight is a tool used for the data analysis and helps you to build the online interactive analysis of geographic data. And you could use, we could click this map window and to set to make many types of the semantic map, like the unique map, range map, or the heat map on there. And we could also do some professional analysis, like the buffer, the overlay, or some analysis to investigate and mining your spatial information. And you could also add some statistic analysis approaches, like the histogram or bar chart, pie chart, and so on, to complete your GIS spatial analysis with statistical analysis. And you can discover the ministry of the data together. So we could see, we could add so many charts on the data insight to manage your own data. Okay, that is data insight. And then let's look at the map dashboards. Let's look at the map dashboard and click the create to create a map dashboard. And for this class, for today's class, I have done the English samples in there. And let's look at this simple data. Okay, that is the map dashboard. It can visualize our data, and it mainly uses graphical means to display the data more clearly and intuitively. And it's consistent of so many components. Like we could click this button, the components button, to hold on this button and drag it to our window, and we could add some map subcomponents, or the chart, or the common component like the video, image, or icon, or something else. This map dashboard could do some visualization of our data. So it's a very vast process to manage your data, to display your data. And then let's look at the scenes. The scenes is a way to display your 3D data. And we could click this create a scene, and we could add some 3D data on the internet, on the SuperMap online. We could click this add layers and choose the Sophia Cathedral to look at how this 3D data like. And let's look at this 3D data. And we could also do some simple analysis by click this 3D analysis, like the sunline, wheel shed, or shadow, or something else. Okay, that is a simple demonstration of the 3D scene. And okay, let's review today's class. So first, I have introduced you the index of the SuperMap online, and introduce you how to make a map on SuperMap online. It uses maps, the applications of the maps, and have introduce you another web apps like Insights, Map Dashboard, or Scenes. That's a Data Insight, Map Dashboard, or Scene. So today's first class is finished.